we have Kat Robinson, and Kat is a broker, associate, and team leader of Tailored Real Estate Group. Hi, Kat.
Hi.
With Compass Houston, she is highly active in the real estate community as a tree pack. Do you say tree or tray pack?
Tree pack.
Yes. Tree pack major investor. Houston Association of Realtors Young Professionals Network chair in 2019. Texas Realtors YPN, National Association of Realtors YPN Region 10, and so much more. So she's like a boss babe. I mean, awesome. Different.
Welcome, Kat. Welcome, Kat.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here. I appreciate you guys.
Absolutely. Thanks for being here. We'll get right to it. Just short time, and you definitely have an alphabet soup of accolades and commitment to the industry. So I know people get so much value just from that alone, and I'm certain that has been a benefit to your business. So, question of the hour. What does your marketing plan look like in 2021?
So this year is all about engagement. Engagement in different facets. So it's not just focusing on social media or open houses, but we are integrating networking with realtors on all different levels. So I run a team. We have 5 licensed agents and a full-time assistant for us. And we're all involved in different organizations. So whether that be with realtors or with nonprofits, making sure that we are contributing to our community, because that's who we are, right? We're all realtors. Mm-hmm. And it's been an incredible referral source just like that. So being engaged with those people include phone calls, text messages, a handwritten card. I know, right? It's rocket science. It's hard. But the key is consistency. And I think as you are resilient and keep treading through, you get results. You know, my coach says you don't get results from the first 8 reps. It's the 9th and the 10th rep where it really burns. That's when you're going to get the results. So that's what we're working through. We introduced a really cool new idea called a pop by. And I got this idea through, I just completed my luxury designation. And they were saying that engagement and giving small little tokens, small gifts are really thoughtful. So each of my girls have the ability to give 100 small gifts out once a month. We do it on the 19th of every month, and it's silly little things. So like this month, January, since we introduced it, we gave everyone a bag of popcorn and said, hey, we are introducing pop buys. We want to get to know you. And it was just super simple. You know, a few people I should say who receives these little tokens. It's our farm. So we farm where we live. So we want to make sure that we're not a secret agent and that our neighbors know that they have a realtor right down the street. So we're farming our streets that we're living on, and then also building a referral source or channel accounts through other businesses. So insurance agents, financial planners, dentists, doctors, all of that. So those people get a little token. This month, we are not celebrating Valentine's Day. Everybody loves Valentine's Day. It's all over the place. So let's talk about something different. It's National Muffin Day. So we're going to get
Muffin Day.
yeah.
All right.
And then we're also incorporating little gifts for your house too. So March is usually when we do our time change, right? Yeah-ish. I don't know. The month of the time change, we give out batteries. So people will change out their batteries for their smoke detectors. So it's just kind of an interchange of goodies for them.
I like it. So it's a little different. I mean, the industry has evolved over time. And it's not everything works and everything doesn't work. And of course, certain things may be a little bit better. I mean, if you want to go out and door knock, that absolutely can work. It's going to take a little bit of time. Popeyes, I love it because it's unique, it's engaging, and it's also value first.
Yeah.
So tell me about it. When you're doing these pop buys, giving out just little tokens, how are you finding because we're all busy, no one really likes to be interrupted, but people do appreciate value and sincerity. So how are you approaching these to engage with them, not as a take, but as a give in a way that's relevant to them, that they remember you and your building brand?
Yeah. So, well, number one, the consistency is going to allow for brand recognition. Giving them something that they may or may not enjoy is kind of a roll of the dice, right? But just letting them know that they have a professional available that's close by is key. And that's the idea of the complete stranger that lives 12 houses down, that you see them every morning at the same stop sign, but it's kind of awkward. So it changes the dynamic of that relationship. And two, people will see you walking around the neighborhood putting them out. In fact, we'll do flags for Memorial Day and 4th of July, and people beg for those. They love, like we do, like they're like the size of a paper, 8 by 11, and we stab them in the ground right at their sidewalk. So their streets are lined with the patriotic sign of America, and it's a huge give. They love it, and usually, they intersect you somehow, and you're able to talk, and everybody's like, oh, okay, you're the realtor. How's the market? Everybody loves that question, and we talk about the market every day. Hey, guess what? December sales in 2020 were up 40%. Average price points are up 10%. Like, those are huge numbers that people love to know. And then you follow it up with a quick question, hey, if you want to run some numbers and see what it looked like for you and your family, we can definitely do that. No big deal.
Yeah. So are there any trends that you're seeing in the communication with those? Presumably, if you're doing that within neighborhoods, you're targeting sellers, which are probably buyers all for you as well. But are you noticing any trends in questions or concerns engaging in a transaction during COVID?
Well, I feel like in Houston, most people are the deep-seated fear is kind of subsiding. So, you notice more and more people are out, traffic's heavier. So I don't see COVID, it being fearful. I know that COVID has changed the way we live. We've reevaluated how we use space and what we need at home. So we're cooking more, we're playing more at home, we're hosting more parties at home, like small gatherings. And so that reevaluation has made a huge surge of sales, especially in the suburbs, and people are working from home and they're not commuting. So that is a huge game changer, and it's changed the dynamic of the amount of sales that we can produce right now. The reason why we're focusing on sellers is because there's not enough inventory at all. I think Houston was sitting on like 1.9 months of inventory. So that means if nothing else came on the market, we would sell out in less than 60 days. Like, that's insane. So we need sellers to step it up and let us list their house and let us get them into a new place with these low interest rates. And so we're actually getting really, really creative with sellers who have to sell in order to purchase. So obviously, we're using leasebacks as a way to do it. We are preparing sellers to maybe move into temporary housing for 3 to 4 months if they have to build, or living with family. We're just trying to make sure that sellers have all the options there so that they can make the best choice for their families. Tapping into equity. That free money passes over into a bigger, better house with lower interest rates. It's a win.
Yeah, yeah. Well, one last question. How are you? I mean, you mentioned pop buys. You mentioned how you're engaging locally in the communities. And how else are you doing? Or what are you doing to break through in a competitive market? Because low inventory also means more agents, competing for the same listing. So, what are you doing to help stand out as the professional to go to?
Well, I think number one is being prepared for those appointments if you're able to get into the door. It's really interesting. I met with a seller just recently, and it was a unique property, and she met with 6 agents. I was the only one that had comparables. Like, no one else took the time out to really dive in deep to find comparables.
My God.
Yeah.
That's one-on-one, right?
Yeah, so be prepared. Another thing is have a marketing plan. Like, I have an outline of 21 things that my team does for my sellers, and a few of those are unique. Floor plans, like 5% of American realtors put floor plans on their listings.
Yeah.
And that really helps buyers pull triggers much more quickly. 3D tours are another big thing that people are either love or hate, but I think in a virtual world that we live in, providing as much data and information to buyers up front will get a true buyer in the door to pull the trigger much more quickly.
Absolutely. And John and Sally moving from Los Angeles to Houston, who aren't flying this weekend, it'd be nice if they can get in the door without having to be here. That's serious. Well, Kat, man, this has been a huge pleasure. It's been great getting to know you and also hang out at YPN. So look forward to hanging out with you more again in the future. If anyone wants to connect with you, how should they do that?
You can go to my website, tailoredrealestategroup.com, or you can email me at kat.robinson@compass.com.
All right. Thanks, Kat.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.